Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well, and today I'm going to be showing you some footage of my back garden and of me working in the garden. In the second half of this video I'm going to be talking to you about Renaissance souls and give you some practical tools that you can do after watching this video to follow the Renaissance Souls path. Early this year we had a tree, part of the tree fall down, as you can see here. So one of the days this week I decided to get outside and try to have a go at making it look a bit better. So this video I'm actually going to show you some video clips of me tidying up the area, and then I'm also going to show you how I build a fire using all of the wood that I find back in this little garden area here. So before this tree fell down and blocked everything, this used to be a bird feeding area. So my hopes is that I'll be able to make it all nice and clean again, and we will have a bird feeding station. I've been kind of sad about the fact that with us coming into winter, a lot of my animal friends go away, including the chipmunks, who I haven't seen for a few days, few weeks now. They go in and out of hibernation. But the one or the two animals that do stick by us is the birds, who still come, and also the bunny rabbits. So this is going to be both a bird and a bunny rabbit feeding station. So make sure to stay tuned and you will see the end result. So this little tool I have right here is very useful. I think it's called a lobber. I'll have to double check. Yeah, it's perfect for cutting up firewood and basically just cutting any wood. This amazing table is real stone. We actually found it outside of a care and share. So we'd just gone in there to buy some things from the charity shop, and outside someone had left this table. So we took it home, and as you can see, I already laid out some bird food. We have some little chickadees. Chickadees are the best, and they're the most brave out of the birds that come. They will just like fly right into my face sometimes, and they don't mind at all. They're just happy to see you. So there's also some other little birds that come by quite often. I don't know the name of them, but they're kind of like mini woodpeckers. And we also get some cardinals that are this beautiful red colour. But they're so shy and timid, I rarely see those. And we also get blue jays, which are also exquisitely beautiful. They're a gorgeous blue colour, but again they're very shy. So I've basically gathered a nice amount of wood now to start building a fire. So without further ado, I will take you to the fire. Oh, but before I do, here is a little ladybug, or a ladybird as we call them in England. I think he had 9 spots. Yeah, I always count. I can't help it. So I thought that was cute. I hadn't seen many ladybugs in a while, so it was a pleasure to see them. So there's all the wood that I gathered, and it's a very windy day, but I wanted to show you what it looks like like after moving the tree trunk. Definitely a lot cleaner. Obviously in the summertime this tree here will be full of leaves, so this area is just beautiful. We like to leave it growing wild. So here we have the stone circle, and we both try to keep it nice and tidy, so before I turned the camera on here it was absolutely full of leaves and dust. So I got the majority of that out, and here you can see I'm just raking the sand to get any remaining bits of dirt and whatever else is collected in there. And yeah, I'm basically using this tool, but in a moment I'm going to be using my hands, and that's where the dirt on my pants arises from. So it was actually a really nice moment for me, just deciding to come out on this day and spend the whole day out with nature, just getting my hands on whatever I could find. And it reminded me of when I was about 7 years old, and I used to just go outside and play with the sand and the dust and even the dirt, and I used to just find so much enjoyment out of that. And as I was putting my hands in the sand here, I was remembering this time of my life, and how it's so cool that I can find the same, if not a slightly different type of enjoyment out of getting my hands dirty out in nature again. You know, I hadn't really thought of just coming out and trying to find work to do. I usually just observe and just sit in nature, but there's also something to be said about working with nature, working with the trees and the flora and the fauna. It's the best work space, it's the best office I've ever had. In a little while you're going to see me building the fire. So let's take a look. Okay, so of course to start a fire you want to start small, and you want to put your kindling first. So any of the small twigs or pieces of paper you want to use, anything at all that's going to get the fire started, you want to place that on there. Okay, so once you've got most of your small kindling sorted, you can then start to add some of the bigger pieces of wood or sticks that you have. I tend to just condense them down as much as possible. As you can see, I only have this little hexagon area to work with, which actually makes it easier, because you can use the corners to guide you. And I just start laying the wood on there. It's actually been really rainy and cold that we still haven't had a fire, and I filmed this probably 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, so it has to be a special type of weather for us to use this, really. Well, I suppose dry and not too cold is the special type of weather we're looking for. So the building continues, and the sun has joined us. Yay! Something transcendental about working in the sun. So here's the end result. So now it's just waiting to be lit. So I wanted to show you the end result. I came out this morning and it's snowing, unfortunately, although it's very beautiful. And as you can see, this log here we've turned into a bit of a bench area, and we actually put a bench just in front of tree there and moved the table onto the original bird table. So my hopes is to decorate this area for Christmas time, maybe put some Christmas lights outside and just decorate the area with a bit of Christmas spirit. So yeah, I hope you like what we've done with the space now. There's definitely a lot more room to breathe now that we've cleared a lot of the debris away. Still more to go yet though, so it's a work in progress. But I absolutely love this stone table. It's and the birds seem to love it too. So okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about a book I've been reading called The Renaissance Soul. So far I've been enjoying this book, and I wanted to share with you the idea of making some focal points, because so far it's been the most useful piece of information for me in the book. So if you're like me, then you've probably written down your interests and your potential career moves or hobbies several times over before. But what I really liked about doing this exercise of creating 4 or 5 focal points is that instead of just using keywords, I actually used doing words. So I find that that's a little bit more productive for me, because, for example, under my first focal point, I have loving, and really this is my way of saying socializing or expressing love and care with family, friends, etc., etc. So I'm going to show you the rest of my focal points. You can make a list, just like you see here, of my 5 focal points. In the book, the author actually recommends that you use 4, but I found that 5 was just enough, actually, and didn't limit me too much. And of course, this can change from day to day, week to week, month to month. So the second focal point of mine is teaching, mainly because I am a teacher, so that's one of the first things I do in the morning. I get up at 5 a.m. every day and I teach. But also teaching encompasses more than just my job. It also encompasses when I teach other people through just conversations with them, or especially when I teach people things about spirituality on my YouTube channel, in my videos, etc. So for me, teaching is all about passing on knowledge, and it's my main focal point that I like to stick to. My third focal point is naturing, or to be in nature. And this is important for me because instead of spending too much time indoors, watching TV, watching too much YouTube, etc., I force myself to go outside into nature, and that way I can be much easily connected with peace, bliss and beauty every single time. So I try my best to stick to this one. The fourth focal point is studying. So for me, I find that I do a lot of, especially I do a lot of watching. I watch a lot of YouTube specifically. I also watch TV occasionally. And to me this is a form of studying. But once I've spent maybe, I don't know, half an hour a day doing that type of studying in brackets, I try my best to then go to a book or some other type of study that can be fruitful and progressive for me. So the last focal point is creating. This encompasses most of my personality. Most of my personality is wanting to create things. I'm a very creative person, I guess, and my life doesn't feel complete without some art in there. So creating encompasses art, encompasses videos. Creating is about fun for me, having fun, creating something new, and it can also be simple things like creating crafts, creating food. It can be anything at all. So as you can see, my 5 focal points aren't super narrowed down, but they give me a decent ballpark to work with. So whenever I'm not sure what to do in a moment with my time, I think back to my focal points and decide from there. So let me know if you found these focal points to be useful for you, and perhaps I can share with you some more information from this book in the future. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching, everybody, and especially a huge thank you to all of my patrons. You really do fuel my passions, and I'm very grateful to you for that. So at the moment, as I say, I'm working on some projects, and in particular I'm working on some Christmas presents or surprises for you guys over there on Patreon. So stay tuned for that, and if you would like to find out more about my Patreon page, then you can check the link below or in the video at the end. You can head over to my Patreon page, and there you will find some extra services that I provide outside of YouTube. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Peace, love, and light.